Hey guys, what's going on? Crush Mini Egg 121 here again, and today I'm bringing you some brand new details and information on the Aftermath DLC for Battlefield 3. So, what we've got today is all about the maps, vehicles, weapons, game modes, etc., and more. So, basically, I want to first talk about the setting of Aftermath. Now, it's based in strongholds, districts, streets, villages in Tehran, Iran. Anyway, but what it mainly says is post-earthquake scenario. So that's what comes up mostly when people say Aftermath. But they've never really explained it or gone into any detail about post-earthquake. So that pretty much means before an earthquake. That's it. Post, like post-nuclear war. That means before the nuclear war, I believe. And so that makes it very interesting. Now we know that it's before a earthquake. As we saw in the trailer, we saw them fighting against the US fighting against the RU in this broken, destroyed, ruined environment, and then suddenly all of a sudden, the ground shakes, everything's shaking, and you can hear one of them saying earthquakes really loudly in a panicky kind of way. And basically, what that's showing is, hopefully, I'm praying that earthquakes will suddenly erupt during the middle of a game. Say you're playing Rush, and you're running around the map, getting a few kills here and there, everything starts to shake. The buildings that once were slightly ruined, will just like come down. Some buildings will just come down to rubble pretty much, or rubble fall off. Could be killing a few players, destroying vehicles, etc. And I do hope that really happens, because that'll make it very interesting, gives it a new level of play. It'd be good if it made new routes or routes. Say if a building came down, it could create a hole under the map that you never knew was there. You could flank under there. It could take you down into the sewers, maybe, if it destroyed a bit of the road, took you down. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, really, but I do hope that happens. But that was just what I wanted to explain first of all. Now, as we know, we've got 4 new maps in this DLC, or expansion pack. They include maps called Epic Center and Markaz Market. That includes a fresh, destructive take on urban combat. So, Epic Center, I believe what that sounds to me is Epic Center sounds a bit like a shopping mall. It might be something completely different to you, but or a shopping district, high street, depending on whatever you want to call it. That's what it sounds like to me. Markaz Market. I may not be saying that exactly right. But it's of that kind of effect. But I believe that's going to be some sort of market district, outdoor shanty houses, slums maybe. That's kind of, I'm trying to describe the scenario I'm thinking of, like an urban market environment that you might see in third world countries. Hopefully you can understand the idea that I'm trying to put across. But that's just 2 of the 4 maps, and I'm not too sure which one we saw in the trailer, if that was Epic Center or Markaz Market. I believe it's probably the Markaz Market one, but I cannot be sure for that. Now, next up we have 3 new vehicles modified to showcase ingenuity and firepower. These, of course, include heavily modified vehicles, depending if that's trucks, Humvees, heavily modified, so they're much more indestructible. Don't want to say completely indestructible, because they won't be. They will be taken out, but it'd be like trying to take out a tank. It's going to take multiple RPG shots, or just a heckload of C4. So I can't wait to see those. And of course, we know there's going to be civilian traffic vehicles that you can drive. So that might make some interesting IED explosions, as if you parked your vehicle in some of the already placed vehicles in the map, you put a bit of C4 in there, you wait for somebody to go past, boom, gone. and that might be quite interesting to see. Actually, I'll be like to do that. But now moving on to the best part, I think, is the new game mode called Scavenger. Now, this is a very good game mode in my opinion, trying to think of the words there. But as we know, in Aftermath it was showcased off as Fight for Survival, and this game mode points to all of those aspects of Fight for Survival. It's because what I thought, I won't say for everyone, but I thought it was going to be dinosaurs, but now I've grown to realise that it's probably not. It's definitely not. That was probably just a rumour that spread and grew like wildfire. So I think that's kind of out the window until we see some actual evidence. I still think it's going to be either a spin-off of Battlefield 3 or a big DLC they're going to release sometime. Not saying for this game, but maybe for future games. But this new Scavenger game mode, that's what it's called, Scavenger. And it's an objective-based conquest mode where lost soldiers armed with only a pistol, grenade, and a knife must search the environment to find more powerful weapons and increasing their chance for survival. So it's going to be objective-based like Conquest. You have to still capture the flags, I presume, or the objective points, while searching for weapons. So you can't just equip your M16, your M249, or your sniper rifle. You have to survive with only that pistol. It's going to be like a bit like Gunmaster or Gun Game, where you start off with the simple pistol and you progress through the weapons. But now here's the big but. I hope they make the weapons where the weapons spawn or where they're placed. I hope them make them randomized. So, say you find an M16 on the map, and it's pretty good for the environment, pretty good for the scenario. It works well. You can kill a lot of people, and you know where it is. You know where that weapon is. So hopefully they make it randomized, so you can't just keep going back to that place to get the M16. Either, if it does spawn in the same place, either makes it a different weapon, SMG, maybe RPG, so it's less effective, less useful in that kind of scenario environment, or they make it spawn in different places, so not just having a different weapon, but you don't know what location it's going to be, where it's going to be at. So if there was one powerful dominating weapon in the middle of the map, all players couldn't just rush to that place just to try and acquire that weapon. So fingers crossed they do it properly and not screw it up. Now, as we know, there's going to be new dog tags, achievements, and assignments. What they entail, I do not know, but I believe the assignments will include the new skins for Battlefield 3. That's right, we're getting new skins, as you're probably seeing on screen now. I'm showing you a screenshot of the Recon with his cool sunglasses. Can't wait to try to put them on. I know I get excited by the little things, I can't help it. But the new skins for Battlefield 3 are going to be for Medic class, Engineer class, the Support class, and the Recon. So it's going to be for all of those, US and RU. Hopefully we'll get more in that soldier upgrade coming in the December, whatever its release date is. But now we got those out of the way, we're going on to the big news of Aftermath, is of course the release date that hopefully you most likely want to know. Now, for PS3 Premium members, you get it on November the 27th. That's right, not too long away. Personally, it's just over a month. Now, for PS3 non-Premium members, what I'm trying to say, you get it on December the 11th. Now, for PC and Xbox 360 Premium members, you get it on December the 4th. And for PC and Xbox 360 non-Premium members, you get it on December the 18th. So that's all I've got for you today. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you could please just click the like button, post any comments you have below, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel for more content. Until next time.